So I'm an A&E nurse. I've been working throughout the pandemic. Is this COVID related or is this just anything about me? Okay. My name's Gwen. I'm an A&E nurse. I've been working throughout the pandemic. Um, I've also got family in Wales, back on a farm. So I'm doing research at the moment in the middle of Wales, back at home. In general, is this like pandemic related or general everyday things, stresses, I guess, worries. So um, renovating a house at the moment, so all everything that's in line to do next on the house, work, a lot about work, and then a lot about kind of aspirations and home life and stuff like that. A cognitive ability to process things. So whether it be you're currently very positive and forward thinking, or whether you're kind of overwhelmed and struggling a little bit and need to slow things down. Yeah, an ability to process. Probably quite positive at the moment. I've got a lot of things in the process, so I feel like I'm achieving things slowly. It depends on the pressures that I've been going through at that period. So during uni, I really struggled with pressures and deadlines, and I had a very sort of quite a negative outlook while I was in uni and very pressurized. So, and then coming through that, and you start to achieve some kind of bigger life goals, you kind of get more positive and feel like you're moving in a more forward motion. So yeah, you start feeling very positive and happy, I guess. um, I think there's a huge variation in the way anybody can look at any different situation. There's um, a person that could process something going through a particular situation and could come out of it very positively, um, and learning lots. And there's a another person could go through the same situation and have exactly the same thing happen to them, and they kind of come out of it with negative connotations and a negative experience from all of it. So kind of maybe don't learn as much or kind of revert into themselves a little bit more. Um, so the power of mindset is enormous. Yeah, quite a big thing. Well-being and health is about the mind and the body being at its optimum position. So the health is obviously exercise, diet, um, your internal functions all working brilliantly together, um, and the mindfulness, your well-being is your mental health and the way you're processing things. Are you under lots of stress? Are you managing stress? Um, uh, are you feeling positive and looking after what your well-being? is hugely important to your overall bodily health as well. So I'd like to say exercise every day, but that's definitely wrong. Exercise as often as possible, and allowing yourself to feel emotions that you want to feel, and not blocking them off, processing them and allowing them, and then recognizing and moving on from that, and kind of focusing on a positive outlook rather than dwelling. I think it's quite easy to dwell, but it doesn't do well. They're massively intertwined. So your strength is your internal ability to stay calm, um, stay positive, and process everything that's going on. And your resilience is your ability to keep that up over time. So they kind of come together in a quite hard. Yeah, strength and resilience. A way of staying focused. So I'm just plugging the battery in. I get my strength from friends and family support, through talking to people, um, through exercise. I feel like any form of stress management helps kind of you able to process things around you much easier. Um, and I guess diet, it's very easily overlooked what you put into your body, and the effect that that can have. And eating badly and not exercising can make you have a very different view on, um, the things around you. Your negativity increases, and I guess your strength comes from you being internally healthy, and your ability to uh, manage with everything around you. So your health and your mental well-being and support network. In A&E, definitely. There's been some pretty trying times, and the workload is absolutely insane. Um, and it's the flow as well through A&E that's really difficult. Is getting people in, uh, fixing them, making them as stable as possible, treating them, uh, looking after them as well as possible. But it's also a conveyor belt, so it's pushing them through, getting them as well as they possibly can be, and then getting to them to the next most appropriate place, so a ward, intensive care, or and processing the stress of managing your workload and X amount of patients and pulling them through is really difficult. But yeah, I guess that takes a bit of resilience. Yes, your physical health and well-being have a huge stress-related impact on your ability to manage the things that come along in your life, and um, a lack of sort of mental health awareness, well-being, and physical health can have a huge impact on how in your strength of character and your resilience. So yes, there's been huge strength within the community, and it's shown more now than ever. Everybody respecting each other and respecting distance, and coming together to help the people that are more vulnerable around them, having the ability to do whatever they were doing and cope with their own mental health with all the anxiety that's going on at the moment, but then also to extend that out and reach out to the community around them and really support everybody and work together. I felt that that's been overwhelming recently. It's really impressive. No, I think I'm okay.